what the heck happens after you receive a photo gallery from your photographer. I know last week Lita and I went live talking about a little bit about this, even more with downloading your images right away, but I want to prompt you to start thinking about what you could do to prepare mentally for what's next. And here's what I wanted to share with you. So I have sent dozens and dozens of photo galleries over the last, 12 months to clients, whether that's weddings, baby showers, bridal showers, birthday parties, events, portrait sessions, newborn sessions, engagement sessions, weddings, you name it. I capture them all. And I always find that unless somebody's really, really specific on what they want to do with their photos, they struggle to figure out a plan. And that's what I wanted to kind of talk a little bit more with some questions for you today to create a little bit more of an idea of like how to actually create a plan for your perfect photo prints and keepsakes. So I have a call with a client this afternoon and I wanted to prepare that. And I'm like, you know what? I should just go live and kind of ask you all the same questions that I'm going to ask my client. So the first question that I usually ask is, first of all, do you like the photos? What about them do you love? Which one's your favorite moment? And what photo in general kind of encapsulates the whole event? Like from their perspective, I want to hear, did I do a good job? And which ones that they are just absolutely like, I can't live without this photo. I think it's amazing. And it's always good to kind of identify for them too, is what they really love about having these photos. So that's number one, is what is your favorite photo? What brings back the event experience in such a positive way by looking at it? And what do they think is that I can't live without this kind of photo? So once you go through your gallery, you can start to favorite. There's a little heart on each of the photos that they can start, when they log in, they can start favoriting all of the images that they feel that way about. Maybe that's a certain person that they're with, a moment in the candid section, or just in general, like, this is really cool. I'm appreciative. You saw something from a different perspective that as the host of the event, they didn't get to see themselves. Go ahead and throw that in your favorites. I would say favorites would be between like 5 and 10% of your gallery because you want to start narrowing them down. Number two is, how do you see yourself using these photos in your home or for your business even? So I want to kind of get them to visualize how they're going to be taking this photo gallery and actually implementing something. What do they see? Are they printing things out? Are they walking down their hallways and seeing these photos in a gallery wall? Are they sitting down in the coziest chair, pulling from their shelves a beautiful hardcover book? Or are they simply watching a slideshow on their couch of all the photos on a digital slideshow? So how are you going to see yourself using these photos? And then number three is, do you have any specific spaces where you'd like to display them? There are so many ways that you can keepsake your photographs from, like I said, albums, wall art. I have my wedding photo up here. It's actually one of the most iconic photos that all of our friends and family talk about when they talk about our wedding, even just to this day, because we had a giant snowstorm. And that photo is the one that they totally like explain to their friends and family when they talk about our wedding. I just heard it last weekend, like, oh my gosh, she had this furry shawl and the snow was coming down and her veil was up in the air, and they love that photo. And so we put it up in our room every day to remind ourselves how much fun and expensive our wedding was. But to say the least, I'm a total weddings person, so it's fine. It's fine. Just, it's okay. All right. And then the other thing I wanted to share was the gifts. The gifts are something that we're going to go a little bit deeper into next month with myself and Lita of Znimka Creations. Don't forget to join us on November 12th, I believe. Or no, November 14th, sorry, 11:30 a.m. Central Time. What would you like to gift some of these images to any of your friends, families, or lasting keepsakes? So think about like a thank you card is a gift, right? It's something that you're going to create. You want to also think about prints if you want to do any like print packages. So I have kind of a nice setup on my website where you can get like a set of 5 or 10 4x6 or 5x7s that you can buy. and you can mail those out, you can give them as gift prints, but these are beautifully printed archival pieces of paper, so they're not going to be your typical, like, Walgreens, super thin, like, if your one-year-old gets a hold of them, they're torched. These are really nice quality prints that are going to last, and you definitely have that little durability with them when you go through my lab. So think about gifts that you wanna give to people. Do you have some family photos that we've taken where that you wanna share that with, people? And I think that those 4 questions, right? What is your favorite image? What are some of the favorite photos that you have? Number 2 is how do you see yourself using these photos in your home or through your business? Number 3 is do you have any specific spaces where you'd like to display them that you can see every day, that you feel comfortable looking at? And then number 4 is any gift ideas that you want to create something in a time sensitive matter, right? The holidays are coming up, birthdays are coming up for, maybe some people in your inner circles. And how can you create a gift using the photos, right, to make something really unique and special? And I really would love for you to think about, those personal pieces. That photos are really a connection to the emotion. They are a connection to the memories that people have and pieces of their soul that they value so much, right? That experience that they've had. And when you can gift photos and you can gift these keepsakes, it's amazing, amazing to kind of relive that novelty and that experience again and again and again. That just any old, spice jar, candle, or throw blanket can't do, right? Photos do so much more. And so I just want to invite you this year to like think about when you have your galleries. If you've gotten your galleries from like April or May, and I've done an event for you or have captured your photo session last year, that doesn't mean that the photos aren't good or can't be used or you shouldn't revisit them. Right now, I have a 30% off site wide for all of my items on my store that you can go in and start to revisit your galleries and think who could benefit from a gift out of these photos. Is it a grandparent? Is it a parent? Is it a cousin? Is it a friend? Is it, even your spouse or your partner or your kids? Whatever it is maybe going back into those galleries, revisiting it, apply that 30% off, right? Use it, use it, use it, and think about what gifts you can create. And so those are the 4 questions I would ask. If you're just joining in, hello, welcome. Um, Go ahead and take a look at that. And I really want you to think about a plan so you know what you're going to be doing. So your gallery isn't just some expensive thing that's going to sit on the internet that you paid for. I really would love for you to, do more with your photos and make them something that's an extension of your heart, of your life, of your investment in all the things that you did to prepare that event and to continue to perpetuate that joy through using these photos in the right way. If you have any questions, give me a buzz. I love, love, love just calls and text messages and messages. If you feel like I didn't do enough to handhold you through the process, I will just say you needed to book that after gallery session with me because we're going to go through all this together. So don't put that off. If you feel like you've put it off and you're afraid to book that time with me, do not be. I am so excited to go through it. So many people get so much of the life that happens after an event in the way. And they need that extra time to just process those galleries and just kind of think through it and think of the plan. Maybe they've moved. Maybe you just needed to save up a little bit of money to put something like this aside, to pay for. So whatever it is, book that time with me. I'd love to go through your gallery with you and invite whoever you think is going to use the gallery. So if you got married and you need to bring your parents and your in-laws with to the gallery session to review it, so be it. Let's all jump on the Zoom call together. So it's a really fun, unique space that we can all hear each other and get everyone's questions addressed and a plan in place so you can use your galleries and not just let them sit stagnant and do nothing with, right? There's always more that you can print. There's always more that you can, exchange your wall art with or gift or anything like that. So what is your favorite question? What's your favorite out of the favorites? How do you see yourself using the photos? Is there any place in your home that you can see your photos displayed? And then number 4 is what would you like to gift somebody? let me know. And I'm here for you, Dana Magnus of Dana Magnus Photography. And please subscribe here if you want more tips and ideas on how to use your photos after they have been captured. And more importantly, let's keep an open forum. Any questions or comments, drop them below. Have a good day, everyone.